What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? How everybody doing out there? I guess you guys had a wonderful weekend and you used the weekend to prepare yourselves for this trading week. This is your boy Harlem and I'm back again with another video. So today's video gonna be a trade breakdown. But but like I said, people, trade breakdowns are not based on how good I take my trades, or how sniper entries do I or why I take good sniper entries, but they mainly educational. Like I want to base reasons, right? Like it's more like me having to base reasons and some type of opinions into why I took such trades, or what happens if the market starts this and that, right, people? So remember to like, to subscribe, to share, and to turn on the notification so you can get notified every time we upload new videos concerning Forex. And don't forget to use the links on my description to sign up with the broker that I use, Quick Trade. Without further ado, let's hop in and let's continue to trust the process. So from the 4 hour, this is the 4 hour time frame, but the hourly time frame is where I took all my entries and my executions, right? So let's remember from the 4 hour, the previous week, we did spoke about this on our trade idea. I think price was low somewhere right there. And I said that, okay, because price had a close right here, all we're looking for now, it's because we have a potential invest head and shoulders, right? We have some type of potential invest head and shoulders. Okay, let me start off with a fresh, because now we have some type of invest head and shoulders, right, people? All we're now looking for, because price closed Friday somewhere right there, I said we're either looking for price to continue above, right, this very same zone with a retest to continue bullish, right? That was our first anticipation, right? We're following patterns because the market gave us a potential, what, a potential pattern. So with that being said, all we now looked for, all we anticipated is that, okay, now because we've seen some type of head and shoulders, all we now look for is that is price going to break above our neckline or our intraday resistance, whatever that you call it, whether it's your neckline of your head and shoulders or it's your resistance, whatever that you say it is. I wouldn't say this is a neckline for now, because I still see some type of resistance until price trades above this resistance. Then I will call it a neckline, and I will confirm that we are having this inverse head and shoulders. We'll look for potential reversal to continue moving to the upside, right? Or if price fails breaking above this neckline, then we look forward for price to be bearish. So when I now have this anticipation on my 4 hour, I now had to head down to my hourly, because that's where everything happens on the hourly. That's where I take my executions. That's where I look for my patterns, and that's where I base everything. Right, people? Right, people? Right, people? So looking at the hourly time frame now, I don't want to explain everything that I shared on the 4 hour. Now I strictly focus on what was happening and what happened, right? So let's remember that, okay, now price had this break above, right? From price failing to break Friday, right? Price moved to the downside Friday and Monday. So looking at Tuesday, we had price breaking above on our what, on our pre-London session. We had a bullish engulfing candlestick closing above our zone. That's when I now said, okay, this is a neckline of our head and shoulders. Long as price trades below, long as price still holds long as price still holds this zone below, then I would look to continue bullish, because one, I have a bullish engulfing candlestick on our pre-London session. Two, I have price breaking above our resistance or our neckline. Three, I need to wait for what? For price to come back to our resistance or our neckline, give us signs of a fail to break, and look forward for continuation to the upside. Four. Do you get my points, people? That was it. One, let's remember that one, price had a break above on our price had a bullish engulfing candlestick on our pre-London session. Two, price closed above our resistance or our neckline, meaning from the anticipation of the head and shoulders that we're looking at or looked for, price had a close above or that very same of that very same zone, meaning that, okay, from now, price breaking above, we need to wait for a retest. We need to wait for a retest and signs that we're failing to break below and look for continuation to the upside. So you guys know how I take my trades, so you guys know how I trade, right? You can simply see that, okay, we had a bullish engulfing candle and price had a retest and price had a bullish continuation. FOMO could have kicked in right here to a lot of traders. FOMO could have kicked in right here to a lot of traders, but unfortunately, you need patience, you need discipline, and you need to be patient and be consistent with all that you're doing. So with this bullish engulfing, with the bullish continuation candle, I was like, okay, now price is like moving or reacting to our zone. But I remember that, okay, we might have had a 1 hour break above. We need to wait for a 4 hour retest to continue to the upside. Do you guys get me? We had a 1 hour candlestick. We have a 1 hour chart break above of our neckline. We need to wait for a 4 hour retest, right? So looking at what happened now, price came back. This candlestick, this bear candlestick was my entry candlestick. Because I was comfortable enough into it, I was like, okay, now price is rejected, right? Price kind of like rejected this very same zone. All I now anticipated is that, okay, with this rejection, I'm now looking to continue moving to the upside. And that was it, people. That was it. With a 5 pip stop loss. I remember my stop loss was a clean 5 pip, and we looked for targets of a 1 to 3, taking profit right there. You get me, people. So now, this is how, in some ways, I would name this video, this is how you trade a inverse head and shoulders. But I just want to keep it as a trade breakdown, right, people? Always remember that if price is trading below a certain zone and it's failing to break above, you need to wait for signs of the depletion and momentum and look to be bearish. But if price breaks above, you need to wait for what? For momentum and depletion and look for continuation to the upside. And that's it. This is how you trade support and resistance, head and shoulders, bullish flag, bear flag, whatever that you say it is. But it entirely depends on your execution, people. I can show you how you can take a trade in such zones or such patterns, but it entirely depends to you as a trader, what you do with it. Right, people. So this is how I took a trade on Tuesday, and we took profit on Wednesday with momentum based on our CPI, with CPI giving us momentum or confirmation to continue moving to the upside. And that was it, people. Without further ado, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you can get notified every time I upload. And don't forget to use the link on my description to sign up with the broker that I use or to get a hold of me concerning Forex or entrepreneurship. Without further ado, this is your boy Harlem. I'm out.